if you're coming back, oops. Here's the shots. Okay, so you see this. This has to be a deadhead far post. That little flip cost you, right? Like it went from like, especially because you couldn't see Quinn get demoed, which is an important part of this. And maybe some of this is comms, but like the last thing you see here, you know I'm demoed, is a 3-on-1. You gotta assume they're gonna win that. As much, obviously, hopefully Quinn 50s this. Instead, you focus on boost, and now we're too late. I think I stole it too. I don't know if I stole, I guess, but I come right out of being demoed, and then I turn the wrong way, which is costly here too. Like I gotta just fucking go post. I remember being mad at myself when they scored because I maybe can get there if I deadhead straight. Yeah, I mean I definitely can, right? Who knows if I save it because I would have no boost, but because I'd have to boost, using the 30 to get there. But like, look how close I get. So, and my first move was where Quinn, who just got demoed, is perfect. There to here, right? Take that same motion there to there, add it, I'm there. So Tej and I both, like Tej has to just flip these pads, small pads, to get far post, or yeah, far post as fast as I can, as he can. I gotta not go for this. I gotta not be so. I think sometimes it's instinct when you get demoed. There's no rush. I gotta go ball. This I could probably save this. Tej could probably save this if we, play this a little different. But stuff happens. That like, the world. Let's give it up to. We do get back in this year. We got some goals coming. Win the flip. Eh. We don't talk about like the best way to be efficient on these, and I think as we learn speed flips, a lot of time it's just I don't totally hate this just for getting better at them. Like we both speed flip. Teach doesn't here, and I don't hate that either. I'd almost want you to follow this middle though. So you get another like again, if I small pad this right, you get another 20, 30 going into this corner, and you'd be the first one there. Quinn ends up doing it from the back, but then I'm also boostless coming out of here. And again, I don't think this is a mistake or anything. We just don't talk about this. But I do think in this spot, you should be the fast follow because you're on this corner. And because I'm on this side, right, I'm going to end up over here. And that's a boost I'm going to go for. Plus, I think you get to this first. Like you'd be like, like let's say here-ish. If you don't like go full throttle ball, you definitely get to this first. Quinn does do it because he wave dashes, is a little preemptive, but now let's see how he hits it. I'm gonna look at his wave dash too. That's good. That's good. So much of this is good, and then you this part's bad. I don't know how to do this well either. This is collectively what we are worst at, is getting in the air and moving efficiently. But you start, when you can see that, right? That's that's clearly not going to be efficient movement. This is fine, and then you recognize it's going right, and you kind of late. I know I'm getting ahead of myself with where we're all at, but you would air roll through this, and you could maintain your car's relative position while you get yourself to the point where you're just moving forward instead of this, which is why he beats you over the top. You should, like, if we were better, we would get to this ball first. None of us are at the spot where unless we take off perfectly, like we're all doing this flailing around thing. So he wins that. Tej going in. Coming in late here too. I think again, it's like one of the. We'll see how it looks, I guess, because maybe you weren't able to see Quinn. Kind of see he's late. It's just that Revenge Ninja was probably hitting that and a double. So it's almost like that first one we talked about, which was again, I don't, not necessarily like a mistake. We just didn't like really talk through. I think even though you like may hit this, and you could maybe there's a chance you get to this. I think you just got to give Quinn the space and let him do his thing, and kind of just kind of assume and play this a little more conservative. Like if Quinn doesn't win it, then they are going to, and then instead of being here, you would be here. And you'd win this here, and actually you'd have a shot, potentially that, or you'd be able to put it like off of that maybe. So again, easy to do and replay and point out, but I like a touch more conservatism here. I know you're a big red stake guy. Could keep you in a little bit better spot to maybe score there. Alright, then what am I doing? I am here, kind of watching this. I've already committed boost. Could probably be watching this more, and then I do think I see that, and that's why I bail middle on that middle boost, because I see I have to get back. Judge my car cam! So I have no boost. Yeah, so okay, that boost isn't even there, but either way, I got the right cam here. I'm shadowing back. I see after he hits this, like I can reorient myself. There's nobody's gonna hit that again in the time that I can line this boost step, and so I have time to circle back around. Actually, don't do a great job here though. I think if he's on the inside of this ball, this is perfect because then I can challenge this up the wall. But he plays this really well. I don't know if he sees me flat-footed or he just decides he wants to take this middle, but he totally takes me out of the play by cutting it that way. Now I got to contest this directly over this boost pad to the right. I don't think I'll be able to because I'm flat-footed. And I'm wrong because I am so goddamn quick. But I don't know. My point stands. I do okay to recover and kind of read him there. Not super great being flat-footed in that corner. You guys are behind me, so maybe I'm over-examining this. And I do win a 50, and you can see we should win possession here. Weird ball. I kind of see Tejas there, so I kind of back off, get middle. So here I'm seeing that Revenge Ninja may win a 50 here, so I'm getting here to maybe get this. Quinn sees this. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get middle then, because maybe this gets over the top, and it does. And then we both do what we do so well, or I should pick on myself here because I am not good in the air. And I'll judge my own aerial here. Teach with a great, a little long. I still think that's a really good ball, man, especially given where Revenge Ninja is. Sometimes I think like we'll say this is like too hard. It's like sometimes it has to be. Like not every one is going to be this rolled ball across the middle or this ball that drips over the top of the middle, especially if there's a defender there. Given the circumstances, I don't hate this. And there is still something here. Quinn may get this. As we get better in the air, if we're really going to dedicate the time to do that, this could be a shot. So I don't hate that. You beat a defender. You beat two defenders potentially. And if we could just keep possession, we just shift the defensive shape, and we have a chance. Back to making fun of me, though. Great ball again. Good ball. Again, same thing. It's like the same thing as Quinn. I just do a shit job here. I kind of recognize, like, I have to slow down because I had so much momentum, so I do that, and then I do kind of hit it in a weird way. Kind of keep it there, so maybe not terrible. Quinn just sells and misses, and now I get to judge Quinn's aerial. Again, I love this. This isn't bad. We should talk through this so this isn't a double. I mean the positioning isn't bad. I, I'll leave it at that. I think we talked through this. I like where you were coming out of this. This is really aggressive for me too, and I could probably sit and get back behind you. But anyways, all right, back to the aerial. It's gonna be a 30-minute video. So you start off behind this. One thing Spook Luke's gonna say. Watch where you get in the air. Right there. So like you were like right here. How much ground you're covering in the air while flying forward. What he would say is drive to here, fast aerial up, or drive to here, fast aerial up. It's a little harder because you don't know what this guy's gonna do. And I actually nick this too, so that that changes this anyways. But you're almost never gonna hit a ball when you're covering a third of the pitch here. At speed, like I don't think we're good enough to hit this consistently. Even if we were, tough when you're starting here. Like you'd have so much more control if you started here. This ball's fast too, so it's like that's part of it. But Spook Luke's rule is right. Stay on the ground as long as possible because you're gonna be faster. I have ultimate control, and then go in the air late when you can. You go to the wall, I get that weird little nick, which kind of slows Andrew down, and I do win that. Quinn, you gotta be back here, especially when you lose this first one. Oh, so then there's almost another one, but you are late too. I mean, so I actually think that held. Back to Quan. Again, aggression good. You missed that, and you can't see me, so that's probably a lot of it too. It is, you just, again, communication, kind of played yourself out. There's not a ton of time here to communicate, I would add, on this. We just landed and go, and given our delay, I don't think there's any real time, so, I don't know, maybe this is kind of a weird one, but the big thing is we both doubled in the first place, and I think if we talk through that, which we probably had time that first time, we wouldn't end up here. Back to fly. Alright, we are halfway through. I gotta go faster here. Good read here that we can win this back. Aggressive. Just trying to, again, 50 this to win this. I do. Teej with a good chip. It's just winning possession twice. Ball here. I see I can cut this. I do think I take my time on this one too. This is like a one hop. Yeah, so I'm actually trying to chip that backboard towards goal. One hop. Right there, which I had just enough time. I think he does nick that. Puts that in the corner. And then I'm like, I can get by that guy. Teej follows it up nicely. And I actually like where you're at too, because I become 3 after that pass. After this one, after this ball here, I become the 3rd player back. You can assume that safely. Like I should not be challenging for this. That is a huge mistake. If I decide, hey, I'm gonna see if Teej will pass to me, that is not the play. Right, that means now I'm up by a Revenge Ninja. A, I'm too close. I cannot react that like that. That would not be good. See me nick forward as I see Teej wins it, but when you can see that, like, and again, I'll give myself a little credit. Close 50, Teej chips this. Quinn, if anything, maybe you're a little snug there, just because if he does win that 50, that's a goal. But you see where my car's angled? It's like, we may lose this. Teej gets it over him, and now it's a 3-on-1. Teej is clinical anyways, it doesn't really matter. But as much ado about nothing, really. I think that was a good goal. Stuff. It's a bad ball by me. Quinn with a good rotation. I think TG went for that in the air up here. So that's the 3rd one counting here that was off the wall that missed the gut. I'm sure I've got 2 or 3 in here myself. I think I've got 2 actually, counting. We both missed that first one over here in the beginning. If we get better off these balls, we're just winning possession like 5, 6, 7 times more a game. This may be one that like was a tough challenge, but I think that's part of what I'm talking about. I'm just like knowing how to play this better. This is a tough spot just because he's gonna get there first. You jump too late. If you were gonna contest, you'd have to jump a little early. That's still just really tough in general. It's almost a fake and then come back down this way. But again, easy for me to do in replay. I read that guy has no control. Ideally, this is actually probably pushed up. This guy gives me space too by virtue of being way the fuck over the ball with no chance. So I like, if I take this slow, that can actually maybe give us a good chance. Instead I rush it and give away position. Like if I just take the time to like pop this up, I guess I am kind of really dashing for this, and it's still pretty high in the air, so that is pretty tough. But either way, this is not a good ball, and this gives them a shot immediately. Basically, I gotta be better there. Guys, Ninja screws it up, probably because he wasn't expecting that bad of a ball. But Teej get back, recovers. I get back, recover. Quinn reads this patiently, does this well. Win. Spaced pretty well here. Actually like that a lot where we're at. Quinn plays this up, kind of botches the dribble a little bit, but that's still good stuff. Given again where we're at. Again, I do another aerial here where I'm just like trying to get this, but because I'm not good enough, I wish we should. Like, we can't do this. Count how many times our cars are like this in aerials. Like this is just the worst, most diamond position ever, right? It's just like, I fucked up. I don't know what I'm doing in the air. This is what I have to do because I don't know how to be in the air. It's like the third one for me on this game. See, at a point here where I'm just like, I'm just going to go off the wall, or I'm going to gather myself on the wall because I know I'm not getting that. This is good pressure. Great rotation here. Quinn kind of recognizes we may lose this. I'm scrambling off the wall back. I'm playing that conservatively. T just contests and wins it. Uh-oh. It's a bad play by me. Quinn and I are a little parallel, I guess, but I bet you I can see Quinn on my camera. And Quinn actually bumps me. We'll see, do you have a good angle? Like this is kind of what I was talking about earlier with Teej here. I've got to see here that Quinn's going. So no matter if I have a better angle, and I do, this is a much better angle for me in terms of shooting on goal. But I know Quinn's going anyways. So this becomes Quinn's ball. Even though I have the better angle, unless I have time to communicate this, and I do not, this is Quinn's. I can't go for this. I have to play this more conservatively. I really think that's the right way. Instead, we end up sort of tripling here. Actually, Tej is looking for a demo, which is great. And then Quinn and I hit each other. So, I mean, again, because we stink in the air, right? I'm going to be able to actually hit that okay again because my angle's better. Quinn doesn't know that. I gotta sit. This is not my ball. And if we're a little bit better here, Quinn, I don't know. Maybe you hit this with your right nose, but I'd like to see your car turn a little bit, and then like you could poke that right a little more than you were. And I say that as I hit you. That could have been the case. That might have been the case. Let's go. Again, you can tell I'm nitpicking when I go slow-mo, but if you turn your car a little bit and get your nose pointed like up towards like, I don't know if I can draw here or not. Up towards like the ball as it is, you'd arrow left a little bit, and then you could tilt your car to the right, so you could hit this towards that building almost. Maybe you were doing that right at the end there. Maybe not. Either way, the most nitpicky of nitpicky, just more talking about car control in general. And it's hard to have it when I bash you from the side. Alright. Back to fly. The triple commit is not great. I do think we recover from this. No, we don't. But we lose this too. So that's what happens, right? Triple commit again. Bad read by me here. I'm like, oh, I have a good angle here. I should go for this. No, I have a better angle, and it's not my ball. I'm going to get there after Quinn. Quinn does not see me. I have to sit. Quinn, I actually think you apologize for hitting me. That was 100% my fault here. And if I do sit, even though, I mean, A, Quinn probably hits us forward. B, you know, I'm back here. I'm conservative now. I can shadow this. It's my fault. Speed flip, demo a guy, because I'm stronger. A little late, the challenge there, but still, I like that positioning. I like just kind of, it's almost a fake. I don't hate that. Win, pretty good, nice flick there at the end to get by that guy. It looks like he was gonna win that. He did not. Pretty good spacing. If Quinn wins this over here, T does an open net. We do score another one. I'm not sure. It's not for a little bit, but I'm just kind of following to see if this guy fucks up. Quinn plays a pretty good ball in front of him, actually. We'll see, yeah, that other touch kind of, you know, it is lucky a little bit, but it's also like some skill. I know you're trying to get a cool ball off of this, and you put your car in a position where it like hits the back of it, so it's not, you know, we're not pros here, but it is exactly what you're trying to do. Get a unique hit off the ball, so it's not just a roll around the corner, and it pays off. You kind of win the Diamond Car Mechanics lottery here, which I love when I do. I mean, that's a good thing. So wins this. I'm coming in a little fast. That ball's rolling pretty fast too. You know, you like a shot, but I think maybe I can turn into that quicker, but that's like kind of late. Great shadow here. Kind of a save. Maybe you take that up the wall a little bit, play that a little more conservative in case people are coming around. You kind of win that, but again, we rotate well here. I don't know if I get bumped or demoed, but still alive. G just still alive after challenging the post. Quinn wins. Well, again, he's out of boost, it looks like. Trying to challenge that, miss it. Again, maybe an aerial thing here. I'm going too fast. Like again, this is pretty tough to challenge. Anyways, I'm probably better off getting back because our positioning's good enough. He's just kind of behind, anyways. Quinn rotates back post. He goes far post or near post. I'm trying to recover here. I think I missed that burst. Again, if we're better off the wall, I don't know that we win possession here, but there's a chance here that you could hit this out here, and then there's nobody here. We win possession. Instead, you go back down. It's like if you're not comfortable with it, and I'm not very comfortable with these either. It's not bad to go back down, but that's kind of the next level off the wall, right? It's hitting it. You'd be able to hit it back into here. Instead, you take it down, see, you do win it, right? So, like, again, I think that's, like, the next best thing is to just gather that, or gather yourself, rather, and play a ball you can hit with confidence, and you do that. 50, but you win it, so I kind of recognize that time Quinn is going to have that. May not win this. Challenge that late risky challenge here. Tej did get demoed, so I do know he's back. This is a shot that he will have to deal with, he does. Trying to get back, get boost. Lots of chaos here. Trying to judge if that's going near post. Then he has a nice hit, pops it up over me, which I'm not really expecting, so I kind of turn around. Almost the same as this other one. T just really hard ball. Maybe just try and go near post here and stick on this wall so you can challenge across the net later. Instead, you just kind of take yourself out of the play. Quinn does a good job. You're up there being there to follow, but just gonna see what this looks like when you were coming out here. Actually, I kind of see what you're saying, because like this could be a blind shot. I do think that's the right play, rather than that near post thing. If you knew where they were, you would go near post. But I do think you just gotta get up behind this. Mechanically, again, we just stink in the air, so like you actually want to like get right behind the ball here to prevent a shot, or be able to hit this out. But given you're kind of ahead of it, right behind it, and we're just not good enough in the air. There it is. Look at that. The devil in the details, the sideways car. We are diamonds through and through, and sometimes we glimpse champ. But you get what I'm saying. Diamonds and threes. Alright, 20s. Kind of 50 that. Rotating okay. Quinn's getting boost. So okay time to do it. Good follow there. This should be a goal. I do think we do score. 3-0, it kind of better be. Get a little delayed punch at it. So, 2-3. I don't know that we get another shot here. We will see. Good spacing coming out of that. Good work by Tej to 50. That kind of, sort of when Quinn fast follows. We get a flip here. Kind of 50s. I guess I just misplay this. We are almost home free here, and then you don't have to hear my voice anymore. It's dribbling. I just don't see him. I also screw this up, right? I read this wrong off the ball. I get too far ahead, just to the point where I can do nothing here. Cover okay, fortunately, but not a good play mechanically. The depths of the map, terrifying. Why is everything backwards? What kind of hellscape is this? Upside down trees? Flying fish? There. So that one's they fuck up there, so we may actually get a chance. Good ball by him. Alright, so 2-3. Not as bad as I remember. I thought like we had some chances we really missed. These guys seem pretty good. Positionally okay. The margins are so small. I mentioned the things off the wall. Tej and I cross wires a couple times. Quinn and I cross wires a couple times. Maybe I'm just the one crossing wires. If we win, 5 to 7 more, or I should say even challenge 5 to 7 more, these balls off the wall into their side, if we get possession a few more times, get possession faster a few more times, that's the difference. That's it. In those games where we struggle to find offense, it's those little balls off the wall that are like just hanging that we can't get. It's the ones in the corner that are hanging that we can't get. It's the little double commit, We're not far off. Like, I don't, again, mechanically is the other big thing. Is like you could see all of us had the horizontal car disease. We got to get better in the air. We just do. That's like, it's kind of time for that. Like, obviously game sense a big part too, but at some point we got to step up. That is it. Apologies, this one took a while. It was kind of fun. I was hoping to do the draw thing more. Ended up not doing it a ton, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Like, subscribe, comments. Just kidding. I swore a lot. This isn't going to be monetized.